All right, y'all. Good morning. I am about to turn my video off. I was gonna do this last night, but I got busy. But I'm gonna do this morning and I'm gonna drop it today. Hope everybody's having a good 2024 so far. We are in the second month of the year, February. Um, January for me started off very, very, very hot, right? And then the last 2 weeks were a losing streak. I went on a losing streak, personal account and with signals, right? Of course, because I mean everything I send out, I enter, right? But I mean also I started over trading, right? So aside from the signals from those L's, I was also getting in trades, right? I was getting in trades and losing again. So I might take one L from the signal room and then I might get in something else and take another L, right? Which is something that I don't usually do. I do not over trade, right? Ever since being, profitable, that's not something I do. I try to minimize my trades. I go back in my trading journal and I look and I see one of the main problems, aside from the market changing, that's inevitable. Change is inevitable. It's always going to be consistent change, right? That's not the reason I was going on that losing streak, right? It could be numerous of reasons, right? I have down some things that it could be. Right there it says breaking through loose streaks, right? Market conditions change. Lower your risk and double down on the skill. Check your back testing, and most importantly, this is the most important thing you can do, right? Just like in anything in life, you have to keep going, right? You have to keep trading. Now, I'm not saying, if you're not a profitable trader, don't go out there and blow your accounts, right? If you're someone who's still learning how to trade, this does not really apply for you. This is for people who have been trading for, a number of years, of people who have seen, numerous withdrawals, people who have some kind of success to back them up, right? This is for them, right? I'm telling you, you have to keep trading, right? You can't go on loose street and take time off, right? No, lower your lot size, right? Like it says, lower your lot size and double down on the skill, right? You might can lower your lot size and then scale into trades, right? That's what doubling down on the skill is, right? Seeing multiple confirmations for the trade going your way, right? If you have a target point of 1,000 points and it gives you two entries, right? Or two, two signs of confirmation that's going to continue your way, you should have two entries, right? That's what I mean by doubling down on the skill, right? If your SL is 350, keep your SL at 350, right? If your SL is 300, keep it at 300. If your SL is 500, keep it at 500. Don't push the SL back to 600 to 700 because you feel like it's going to turn around, right? Don't push that SL back from 300 to 500 or to 400 because you feel like it's going to turn around, right? If it hits your SL, it hits your SL, right? It does not matter how you feel. It does not matter what kind of reasoning you try to put behind it. If your analysis is wrong, it's wrong, right? And that's okay, right? That's a part of trading, right? That's why a lot of people are not successful, right? Just because you have to be accountable, right? And a lot of people are not good with being accountable in trading. Everything is back on you. It doesn't matter what happens in the market. Everything is your choice, right? It doesn't matter if the market goes um, from 0 to 100, right? It's something you could have done to minimize either your losses, to maximize on your wins, right? It's always something that you can do, right? To better to better put yourself in position. Hang on real quick. I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Hang on. Okay, okay, okay. But yeah, it's always something you can do to put yourself in position, right? So you have to have that in mind, right? Now, obviously, I have won two trades this week, 2-0 so far. One trade went for 1,000 pips, and the other trade went for I think they both went for 1,000. Um, yeah, so 1,003, and then 998, like it's pretty much 1,000, right? So you can say 950 pips, because that was the last TP, and then this TP, the last TP for this one was 1,000, right? So we had two trades, um, that grossed over 2,000 pips this week or 200 points, right? Which is very good to come off a losing streak, but it's because I kept trading, right? I did not stop. I didn't get down. I didn't change my method. I didn't change my style. I didn't change any of that, right? What I did was double down on the skill set. I doubled down on being accountable. I doubled down on being disciplined, I doubled down on those things, right? That was the difference, right? Um, if I had something that was irregular before, what I do is I don't get in a trade until I'm sure that it confirms, right? And if you're trading, right, you'll know if something is confirming or not based on the knowledge that you currently have, right? I can't tell you, what something's going to confirm for you because our styles may be different, right? If you're not learning from someone like me, if you're not doing my kind of style of trading, then that's not going to benefit you, right? I am a intraday trader. I would call myself an intraday to day trader, meaning that usually my trades take from anywhere from 1 hour to maybe 6 hours, right, to hit TP, right? My target point, right? Not the TPs that I send, right? Because one TP might be for 500 pips, my target point might be for 1,000, right? But also another thing with that, right? If you're going on loser streaks, you have to secure profits, right? I don't have that listed, but you have to secure profits, right? Another thing that I was doing this week also, right? When my trades hit TP1, I was securing profits. But one thing to know also, that works for me because my TPs that I send my group, they're 500 and 450 pips, right? That's almost a 1 to 2, right? Now, some people TP might be a lot smaller and you might not be able to do that, right? You might not be able to take parcels if your TP is 100 pips, right? You might not be able to do that unless you just have extremely high lot size, right? Unless you're over leveraging. But yeah, so that's why I said what I do works for me, but it might not work for you because we have two different styles and you're doing two different things, right? But yeah, so securing profits is one thing, right? Don't just sit in the trade, right? And you're up someone's paycheck, someone's annual paycheck, someone's biweekly paycheck, and you just let it go to waste, right? You have to secure your money because nothing is for sure in the markets, right? Only thing that's for sure in the markets is change. Consistency is the only thing that's change is the only thing that's consistent in the market, right? Nothing's going to stay the same. The only thing that's going to stay the same is your style of trading, right? Your style of trading and your discipline. Those are the things that should stay the same. But and as you can see, the market is moving because we are free New York. But yeah, but I had somebody text me. But um, so yeah, that's how you come off a loser streak, right? A lot of people are scared of loser streaks. A lot of people are um weary of losing money. They don't want to lose, right? They don't want to be wrong. Um, that's a part of trading, right? You're gonna be wrong. Can this shit hear me? So yeah, my fault. But that's a part of trading, right? You're going to be wrong. The whole point of trading is not to be right, 24/7. That's not the whole point of trading. Trading is a tool that is used to magnify your money, and a part of magnifying your money is you're going to be wrong sometime, and that's fine. But you have to make the adjustments, and you can't keep doing the same thing. You have to learn from your mistakes. If you don't learn from your mistakes, then and you're not accountable, then trading might not be for you. And that's why trading is not for a lot of people. And that's why trading is hard, right? That's the real reason why trading is hard. The skill set is not hard to learn, right? What's hard to learn is taking accountability and being able to adapt to those market changes and adapt very quickly. Right now, if the market changes in quarter 3, for example, it can't take you until quarter 1. Now, I said quarter 3, right? So that's quarter 3 and quarter 4 that you're not adjusting, right? That's 2 whole quarters, right? That's almost 6 months that you're not adjusting to. That's not going to make you profitable, right? When I say you have to adjust, I mean really within the first week to a couple of weeks in that new quarter or that new cycle. You have to get adjusted, you have to get acclimated with, right? You have to, double down on what you need to double down on, right? It should not take you 6 months. And like I said again, right? When I say keep trading and do those kind of things, I'm not talking to people who are never seen a withdrawal. I'm not talking to people who are um just throwing money in an account and seeing what happens, right? I'm talking to the real traders, the people who are trying to be real traders, right? People who have seen profits from the market, right? But I'm not going to keep you guys on that long. I like to make this call short. Sometimes they do linger, but I like to make them short, keep your attention span. right? So you can actually, follow me along and pay attention and actually, take this information and use it, right? Because it does not benefit me, to get on here and give you false information, right? Now you have some people on here who will give you, BS, but they don't have experience, right? And that's why you have to kind of, search through, and you have to, take everything with a grain of salt. If someone says something, go look it up, go test it out, go see what they're saying, see if it's true, right? But that's how you get through a loser streak. Keep trading, double down on the skill, back test even more, right? If you were back testing before, find out what you were doing in the back testing that you were lacking, right? For me personally, I found out that I was not waiting for the particular move, right? I was not waiting for the particular move. And then when the particular move happened, I was not entering it. I was not taking my chance on it, right? That's what I found out when I went back and back tested. I'm like, okay, well, what happened? What went wrong? What could I have done better? What was the market like? X, Y, and Z, right? That's what I mean by going back and checking your back testing, right? Lower your lot size, right? If you're using, um, let's say you're using a 10, right? You're going on a losing streak, right? You're using a 0.10, you're going on a losing streak, right? Chop it down to a 0.05, right? If you're using a 0.05, chop it down to a 0.02, right? If you're using a 0.03, chop it down to 0.01, right? If you're using a 0.40, chop it down to a 20, right? Chop your stuff down so you can withstand the losing streak. And then when you start to win, the wins will make back your losses plus some, right? And then you will have that experience along with the money that you're gaining, right? That's what it's all about. But like I said, I hope this video helps you guys. I don't like to keep it long. I like to keep your attention span. I want you to take this stuff like the same day you hear it and use it, right? Use it and implement it, right? Write it down, note it, implement it, try it out. That's what the whole goal of this of me getting on here dropping these videos for you guys, right? I know I've been kind of slack these last few weeks of the new year, but I'm back pushing content. The goal this year is to get 100 videos out, 100 videos of good material for you guys, 100 videos of something that can, make me an asset for you guys, right? So you can have longevity in your trading journey, right? And you don't have to be a full-time trader, right? You can have a career and trade on the side, right? This could be money that you could use to invest in a business. This could be money that you could use to help out a family member. This could be money that you could use to pay for birthday trips for, wife, daughter, girlfriend, those kind of things. This could be that kind of money, right? Husband, sons, this could be that kind of money that you use when you turn it into something, right? When you can use this skill as another source of income, right? But hope this call helped you guys. See you guys at the top, because the bottom is not an option.